Hello, good day. This is Pam, the TBC promoter speaking from State Central Nigeria. It's 10 o'clock in the evening, 10 p.m. Here in Nigeria, Plateau State. I'm excited to be with us again in my 14th broadcast. And it's interesting. We had a Sand Bottom meeting today, the last one before the expected migrating to our new blockchain, and that is our TBC 009. By this time tomorrow would have been over with the TBC 004 platform. TBC is moving. The end of migration marks a milestone in our economy. We're building this economy together. And my advice is that all of us should put our heads together. Let all hands be on deck to build this community. It is a private community, and we are the one to determine what happens with us, not the airline somewhere, not whatever. So the building of the community, it is the billion coin community with the expectation of reaching a billion people. We're very far from that. Only about 3.3 million people, and we are going to a billion people. We have 997 million to go. And so every one of us should be on deck. Well, let's just quickly go through some blogs, recent blogs, that very interesting ones that just came in. There is this one in myself to congratulate Randy.
Cash flow campaign that's going to help us build a massive.
This is 100 broadcast. It's 100 broadcasts. Our leader, our mentor in this community, Wilson, TBC, Randy. We call him TBC Randy. Congratulations, Randy, on your 100 broadcast. Having an interesting discourse today in his 100 broadcast, how we are all to put our heads together to build the community. He said, reaching the land of a full-based TBC community, full-based matured community is like building a bridge. When you are building a bridge, you have the pillars, then you have the rails, you have the full bridge where you can now follow to reach the other side. We are here as TBC Randy illustrated, and I liked so much the illustration. We are here at the beginning. What are we doing here? There is free gifts that we are going on. There is the cash flow campaign. There is we are generally building up an economy. So the first pillar to build on this bridge on our way to the full TBC economy, land of full TBC economy, is the massive community growth campaign. We have all the plus on our side to build the campaign. And in fact, There's an article that we'll see very shortly with that the TBC admin has given us on building a community. Building a community. So we are here building a massive campaign, community campaign growth. Let's move from 3 million to 6 million to 10 million to 20 million to 50 million. Let's hit a 500 million mark so that people will know that we are a community that everyone must belong. And so there's a TBC, TBC Randy, congratulations, congratulations. And I look at it there, and the merchant adoption campaign, everyone wants to see use the money for meeting needs. Your needs with the merchants. And very soon we are launching the merchant adoption campaign where people with cars will start selling them, accepting TBC, where people with electronic gadgets and all that you will ever need, they are there. But what are you doing? This phase, massive community growth. As I shared in my last broadcast, we here on the plateau were I'll bring my members to this broadcast, members of some of the members of my cooperative society. We shall be talking um, what we have our experience with our community in building up the TBC community here in our environment, Plateau State, Nigeria, and Nigeria in general. We are setting up shops. We want to be merchants. We want to let people know that we are not afraid to collect this money. This money is real. This money is spendable, and we are setting up a shop where people come and buy foodstuff. People will buy electronic gadgets with TBC, Kringles, and we know when others see their colleagues with the products that they have bought from the market, from our store with TBC, everyone will be interested, and the ones that were doubting whether this is genuine will begin to have a second rethink. We are here building up this bridge, setting up this very solid bridge that will later take us to the land of full TBC developed economy. Well, so it is the merchants, people expectation of the merchants that the community will be built. So we're taking our own efforts. Every one of us, let every TBC think, what am I doing to contribute my quota into building up this economy? Every hand should be on deck. We have been told to broadcast. Let the info war continue. Let's defeat the allies with information war. And I think if you are there, you've not heard about, you've not started the broadcast, why not? There are places, only 40, very few places, spaces to just have 30 minutes broadcast a day, and out of 3 million people, very few are involved. Please, if you are listening to me, why not key into it? Let's build up this, let's lay a solid foundation for this community, this solid pillar of building of a robust community for our currency, the billion coin. Is when we have big number here, the merchants will find it easy. Because if you were selling 1 million cars before in a year, and you discover that if you start selling it to our community, you can be selling 10 million cars instead of only 1 million, it is going to be a big plus. The money is there. The divisions are billionaires, and so they have the wherewithal to buy 2, 3, 4, 5 cars at a go because we are rich people in the community. So let's tell our friends, let's tell our relatives, let's tell our colleagues that there is an economy that is coming that is going to change the world, and let's massively build the community so that the merchants will begin to look for us, and also build the merchant base, and then we'll be getting close to getting to the other side. We have a very full economy, more than we have 1 billion people here. Merchants will come. Imagine selling uh, 300 million cars. For how long will they produce that? So I mean, we are said to be the merchant. I mean, the darling of the merchant. So let's contribute in building a massive community, and that is that TBC is moving on. After migration, what next? Series of campaigns in the effort by admin to build the economy, build the TBC economy. We are building the numbers, and I can tell you, people have been rigid, people have been busy telling people about this, registering people, new members in this community, because if the full economy comes up, my people will not forgive me. Those that are close to me will not forgive me for knowing something like this and not telling them. So we are on. There is the very good article that just came recently too from admin on the numbers. So we will be rated by numbers. Uh, I like the TBC uh, economy. They are building us up to be technocrats, to be professionals in our own way. Many people have thought, let me just collect this money, $100 was so that you can get one coin. You just, when will I start cashing this money? When will the fiat exchange come? And all that, just to relax. How will you feel if you have all the money in the world and you are just eating and lying? You will die very fast. That is not what TBC is. TBC is making us have entrepreneurial spirits. So all these things that have been saying, the various campaigns are, are a, a learning, they are learning tools to handle your own business. How to broadcast if you have products you need to sell, and it has been from campaign to campaign, campaign to campaign. There is the cash flow campaign that have just started, and it's going to be on for a while. And so instead of you to wait for the fiat exchange, work, sell Kringles, you will be getting money consistently. I can tell you, I have experience. Uh, I'm enjoying money here because of the sale. I organize a group. I call them my TBC family. We meet every 2 weeks, and yesterday we just met, and people are so excited every time new people come. We have plenty of first timers yesterday in our meeting, and I can tell you it's great, it's great, it's great, it's great. Every one of us should contribute in building the TBC community. Let's look at this other article by admin on evaluating us by the numbers, So you see, he said run TBC by the numbers like a business pro. And you see here, as a professor indicating our clinical, let's try and go through the blog. And when say random casual efforts never lead to a success in anything. You have the world's best opportunity in your hands. And right now, we are in the Goldilocks zone, timing wise. We are not too small or too big as of now. And large fortunes of cash flow can be earned. It can be earned. That is selecting language very words very carefully. They can be earned. If you like it, go for it. If you don't, then you can do. It says we are not too small or too big. So now, and large fortunes of cash flow can be earned in TBC within the next year or so. Be a serious member of TBC and run this by the numbers like you would do as a pro of any business. I said it earlier, admin is training every serious minded division to be a pro in business. You know how to handle your business and you know the seriousness of handling that business. I can tell you, how can it be that not up to 100 people are able to do broadcast in a day out of 3.3 million people? Better. We can do, for me, I think we can do better. Let's continue with this article by admin. After you have reached out to the closest people in your life to share the Kringle cash gift like me, all my family members have their wallet and a few coins inside for all of us. It is time to approach, excuse me, it is time to approach your other connections in the world. How many Facebook friends do you have? Here is even better question. How many Facebook friends do your Facebook friends have or lead to in connections around the world? Most people have 1,000 or more Facebook friends, and that is a good list to work on to give away our special gift. Now, assuming you have 1,000 friends and the 1,000 friends have 1,000 friends, we have a billion already. If you take a systematic approach to sharing the Kringle Cash gift to all of them, you can predict how long it will take you to approach all of them in at least an icebreker. See, this article was written about how we can market TBC to our friends. So take time, have a look at it. I have found out that sending 50 gifts a day as an icebreaker is the perfect number. So if you had exactly 1,000 Facebook friends, it will take only 20 days to approach all of your Facebook friends. Don't rush things and make mistake of spamming out your Kringle Cash link in the same time frame. Follow the advice in the blog and use the relationship building approach that begins by sending an icebreaker first. Or worse yet, make the mistake of posting TBC stuff all over Facebook, hoping to get a real response from that activity. Random Facebook posts about TBC do more harm than good. And I wish, I've been saying, I wish the whole TBC community would wake up. All right. Admin says, you that wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up to the fact. Once you get a response to your icebreaker, you can follow this updated script on how to share the Green Good Cache. This is another article that I will encourage every one of us to go through. The script works first if you follow it correctly, and you will see how easy it is to sign people up from all over the world. At least it will be very exciting to sign people around the world. You get dollar, you get euro, you get Italian while you are in your position. So let's look at the numbers that admin would want to start rating us with. And it's a campaign. And I said, if you want to be a very serious and professional business person, be a member of this community. Now we are starting to form a list of numbers to track and report daily. How many icebreakers have you sent? Invitation to receive the gift passing along your. Number 3, recruit the people that accepted the gift. Number 4, if you have at least 2 whole TBC coins. Partners, if you have at least 2 whole TBC coins. Lead connections that have engaged with you after you reach out to them. Number 6, dollars earned in Kringle sales. Number 7, dollars earned in partnership transactions. Dollars earned from leads. And number 9, dollars earned from cash flow coaching. Number 10, total income in dollars earned. Those are some of the that are measuring us with. This is serious business, isn't it? Serious business. And admin has given us the criteria. I said one time in our broadcast that admin sets the syllabus and we rise up to go to work with that and this is one here. And here you market and market and market and market. Sometimes members that think that they are really busy building TBC income, but when they begin to track the numbers from the above list of real results, they find that those numbers are very small. When it comes to cash flow, the number to watch and track closely is the total income in dollars. on a daily basis. And if that number is zero, most days, then attention should be to increase numbers on the first categories on that day. A consistent and systematic effort will yield a consistent and daily income. And that's true. The power of cash flow is in your hands. The question is, will you follow directions, your TBC activities in things? See this poster that I love so much. Mastering the art of invitation is the key to consistent cash flow. Accountability is another key principle of success in any endeavor in life. Far too often, people make it to their business to hold others accountable, while at the same time allowing every excuse in the book to let themselves off the hook when it comes to being accountable. Hmm, this is backwards. As a Tibetan, take responsibility. Take responsibility. We are all to take responsibility for the growth of the community and and other things. This admin say is backwards. Said hold yourself accountable and track your numbers like a business pro. I strongly suggest that each of you, that's admin advising us, each of us that are serious about any consistent cash flow, that you hire a cash flow coach to also report the numbers in the above list to them as a second layer of accountability. Essentially, you are hiring a coach to help you press forward out of your comfort zone. Trainers and coaches a proven track record to get their clients to work harder and the results prove it. And that is it, my friends. That is the article from admin. We'll start rating us. Honestly speaking, every day I think, what next can I add to the value of the community in which I belong? And so that is it. That is it. That is it. Let's admin has helped us. Let us follow the campaign. As he said, let's look for a mentor, a coach to coach us in our cash flow activities. While admin gives her the kringles, I like that business. Like you eat your cake. TBC is great. It's getting greater, and I still advise you, if you haven't come into this community, come in when it is too late. And admin has just been sitting on coins that he wants to give out. There are wallets, there are plenty coins, plenty kringles with admin. He wants to give them out. So tell your friends, tell your family members, let everybody belong. Anyone that says, when will this money begin to be cashed? They are the ones that need this money and they need the education. So the more we discuss, the more we talk with people about this, the more the community becomes more mature. And so I thank you very much till we see in my next broadcast 15, live broadcast 15. I want us to have a very beautiful evening. Those of us in Nigeria that will have time at the same time zone. Some people are waking up early in the morning to go to prepare to the work. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a great day.